This is Mark and Dave.
Your voice, your vote. The Mark and Dave voter pamphlet of the Airwaves. Mayoral candidate Eileen Brady joins the Mark and Dave show, and we appreciate you joining us, Eileen. Why do you want to be mayor?
I want to be mayor because I think this town needs more than just a new mayor. I think we need new leadership for a new era. We're not in the boom time 90s where there was it's a boom time economy and a lot of federal dollars coming in for city projects. We need a mayor who's entrepreneurial, who can bring real leadership to the city around jobs, the economy, transforming our public safety system, and having a great school system.
Now that we've seen your tax returns, it's no secret that you are part of a successful business that you say you founded, and I don't doubt that. I love how people are parsing that, though.
Thank you.
But I wonder this. If you say that the environment needs to be better for business, you seem to have done well in the current system. What would you change?
You know, we have a system. We have what I call a job-delaying permitting system in our city, and I think we can move projects through more quickly so that we can get more entrepreneurs on their way.
It's a platitude to say make it easier. How is it difficult now?
You might remember Mr. Hopkins, who had the salon in southeast Portland, who simply wanted to add a couple more chairs in basically his home hair salon facility. But it was going to cost him about $28,000 to consider a comp plan amendment. That's the kind of thing small businesses cannot even afford to consider. So we need to look at fee structures so that tiny businesses can grow a little bit bigger without a huge cost burden.
Eileen, you support the development of West Hayden Island?
I support the compromise that says, I think that there's been a lot of work done to get to this point so that we can have both an industrial park that might be around 300 acres and then 500 acres of natural habitat and nature-based recreation.
Audubon Society says development would undermine an important conservation asset in a major metropolitan area. Does it concern you? How much does that concern you?
I'm actually think that this actually is a terrific opportunity to actually make that habitat a little bit more pristine, well cared for, bring it back to its natural habitat, and to open this up so that we can have more people enjoying this natural environment.
Police training, are you satisfied with it? And this goes back to Officer Frashauer's reinstatement, which I believe you were against.
I certainly said that I thought we should appeal the arbitration. I think there's a issue of community trust here, and to the extent we can, we should appeal these decisions so that the community can be very clear about that this is a fair decision and that we've done everything we can to pursue the appropriate action.
Is it an issue of community trust or poor police training techniques that need improvement?
Clearly, we need to look at protocols. We need to look at training. I believe we can have both a respected and accountable police force. And I actually bring it back. My grandfather was a police officer, and he was killed in the line of duty. And he left 9 children, the oldest of which was my father. And I know what it means to actually lose an officer in the line of duty. And I know it's a hard job for officers to put their life on the line. But we have to have the protocols so that we are taking very good care of our community so that our community truly is safe. You know, one of the things I really want to instill in our police department is a mental health unit so that every crisis call actually goes through a mental health unit.
Let me ask you something that's not even in your control, and that would be as mayor of Portland. You have no control over Portland Public Schools, yet they're hemorrhaging like other school districts around the state. If I wanted to move to Portland or start a business here, I think I would take pause at the quality of our schools because we just don't seem to be supporting them to the level that they seem to need. What can you do as mayor to help schools?
Well, and let me just say that, the on-time graduation rate, as many of us know, is 59% from high school. But if you are a Hispanic student, it's 46%, and if you're a Native American student, it's 41%. This is a situation that demands leadership. And even though the mayor doesn't have a direct responsibility, I will take a strong role in convening key groups so that we can actually increase the quality of our education.
You talk about jobs. Everybody running for mayor talks about jobs, but the story today is that some of the campaign staff you've hired is from out of town, out of state. Is that true, and why did you do that?
I don't have any campaign staff from out of town. As a matter of fact, I have two people on my staff who are sixth-generation Oregonians.
What about production for commercials and media buying?
We have a couple of consultants who are from the Chicago area, but most of our team is here. My strategist is here.
So when you went to media consultants and you went out of town, I mean, did you shop here first?
We did. We looked around, and I wanted to find the right team for this message that I want to get across.
Well, listen, we could talk to you all day because you are a pleasure to talk to, and you are smart, and I appreciate that. Now it's time, though, for the Mark and Dave lightning round, the Mark and Dave challenge. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Okay, these are simple questions, simple answers is all that's required, okay?
Oh, good.
American Idol or The Voice?
I'm going to go with American Idol.
Blazers or Timbers?
Timbers.
Car or bike?
Bike.
Yeah, we know, and then you yell at a cop. We heard the story.
Yeah. Jon Stewart or Brian Williams?
Oh, Jon Stewart.
Pinot or microbrew?
Pinot.
Bucket and sponge or car wash?
I'm a Washman fan.
Yeah. All right, if someone wrote a biography about you, what would be the title?
The working mother that never gave up.
Oh, okay. And if you could trade places with anyone for a day, who pops into your head?
My dog. He's got a great life.
Eileen, best of luck to you. I hope that we can talk to you again, and you always give us in-depth answers, and we appreciate that.
Thank you for your time. You guys are terrific.
All right. Eileen Brady with Mark and Dave here at KEX.